I can go back to my loan officers
Yes.
and say, I had a microphone in my hand and I asked Gary, and this is what he said. But 50 or older loan officers constantly tell me, Haley, I am a loan officer first. I know product, I know guidelines. I do not know how to market.
Yes.
I don't care about social media. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
And I'm constantly sharing them everything that you preach all the time, right? Like, absolutely, you have to, you have to, you have to. What would be your strongest advice to get through that mentality of a professional who has worked 30 years doing XYZ and now is trying to stay relevant? Because I'm having a hard time getting through to them.
I would just tell them that you actually don't care when they go out of business in 6 years.
Perfect.
You just tell them the truth.
Okay.
So you care about them, whether it's financially or personally, right?
Yeah, both.
That's life, right?
Yeah.
So you tell Rick the propaganda, the things we believe in. You tell Rick again. You tell Rick again. You tell Rick again. And then the fifth time you're like, Rick, I'm never gonna tell you again. And let me say something, because we're gonna have a conversation in 6 years. When the internet continues to build scale and all your referral machines are gone, because they do it themselves,
Right.
when Zillows and Schmillows and everybody does it themselves. Do you understand what's happening? Amazon's gonna do it itself.
Yes.
Like, you're not paying referral fees anymore from the toll people, they're just gonna do it themselves. So like, when that happens, I'll be here for you. Like, when you actually tell them the truth,
Okay.
which is more, cool, fuck you, I'm gonna watch you die, not, hey, you shouldn't die. You know, nobody stopped smoking either, but then they cried about it when they were dying of lung cancer. I don't try to convince people. I tell them the truth, and then I let the ramifications fall, and I tell them my truth, which is, I love. Do you know how much I love when somebody says, I listened to you and good things happened? Admiration, it's the best feeling in the world.
I'll do it. What's this now?
Funny for me, and luckily for me, I also really, 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 really love when people come up to me 4 years later and say, I didn't listen to you and my business went out of business. I love it. I don't love it because I'm a dick. I love it because I like capitalism and merit and the truth. If you do the wrong things happen. It's the reason I got into the parenting content. You do the wrong things, it's gonna not work out. You do the right things, it's gonna work out. You're being ideological. Probably because you have financial vested interest in that scenario.
Yes.
The problem is you have to widen your net so you don't spend any time trying to sell somebody you can't sell.
Perfect. Thank you, Gary.
You got it.